Okay, we're gonna talk about what sold May 3rd through the 10th. I was out of town a few of these days, but I still made lots of amazing sales. So let's just get right into my computer. I'm gonna show you what I sold on the 4 platforms that I resell on. Okay, let's just get right into it. This is May 3rd through the 10th, like I said. I'm gonna start with Depop, and I'm gonna show you what I sold this week on my different reselling platforms. So first up is this New With Tags Skims corset. I got this at a local thrift world recently. Maybe actually it was a Goodwill. I think I paid literally like $6 for it. Comps on this were amazing. So super excited to grab this. It wasn't a size extra small. And right here on Skims, if you find New With Tags, it tells you what it is. It tells you the style, so it's super easy to look up. This sold for $100, my full asking price. I don't know who would wear that full fit. That's a little crazy to me, but that was an amazing sale at $100. I had to cancel these jeans because I did not have them. Next up was a pair of Merrell shoes that sold for $25. These, Merrell's like an outdoor hiking brand. These were a pair of shoes that Ryan had listed. Originally, Ryan's my son. He used to do reselling. He got a job at Texas Roadhouse. He doesn't do it anymore. So I'm listing some of his old stuff, consigning some of it, giving some of it away. Anyway, these sold really fast for $25. Merrell is the kind of brand that sells better in the spring, summer because it is an outdoor like hiking brand. So happy with that. Next up was this Free People top. This top literally had 126 likes on it. Insane. It got so many, it says 99 plus here. So many likes. I probably accepted 20 offers on this. Never paid. Finally, somebody paid. I think it was $23 or $25. It was just a size medium, like kind of little like peasant boho top, but it was cute. But yeah, eventually sold. Oh, $21. At that point, even though I had it listed for $35, I was like, after accepting so many offers, I was like, this needs to go. Next up were a pair of UFO sandals. I felt like for a while some resellers were like, oh, this is a huge bolo. I feel like they still sell pretty good, but not for a ton. So these are a pair of like black slip-on flip-flops. This is what the logo looks like on the side, then it usually says it on the inside here. I probably could have done a better job cleaning these up, but you know what? They still sold really fast. So I was happy with that, $25. That's it on Depop. Let's go on to Mercari. I sold these Patagonia shorts. These were a pair of Patagonia, whoops. Sorry, I pulled up the wrong thing. Patagonia baggies, size large women's. I do free shipping on Mercari, but since Mercari gives you 100% of the fees, I do list stuff lower. And these sold extremely fast for $25, so I get $25. I think I paid $3.99 for them. So still pretty good profit there. Next up, we have these Converse shoes. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am like out of it with my filming. I keep popping up my iMovie instead of my QuickTime player for my little picture right here. I pick up these Chuck Taylor like high top Converse a lot. They seem to sell good and pretty quickly. I list usually all of them for $35 unless they have maybe a special collaboration. These ones even had some like yellowing, as you can see down here, but that didn't matter. They still sold really quickly for $27. I sold this J. Crew sweater blazer, which is one of my favorite things to sell from J. Crew. This one is a longer length and it was a wool blend. So you want to look up the style because certain ones do better than others. It possibly was new without tags. You can see that little tag there. I just listed it as good used condition, and then I use the stock photo down at the bottom everywhere else. But for Poshmark, I do use it as my main cover photo. We have this Savage X Fenty. This is a brand I think that Rihanna has. It was a hooded jumpsuit, like loungewear type of thing. It actually was like kind of weird. Comps were decent. I had it for probably 3 to 4 months. Somebody sent me an offer of $25. So I went ahead and took that. And then I sold these New With Tags Anthropologie jeans. A lot of people were messaging me on Instagram when I posted about these because they're actually Joe's jeans, but they had a New With Tags Anthropologie tag. And so they were like, oh, I didn't realize Joe's jeans could sell that good. They normally don't. And not all of them are sold at Anthropologie. These ones just happened to be selling there. So I would not pick up Joe's jeans hardly ever. I got these because they were New With Tags Anthropologie. So just putting that out there, not a brand I normally would pick up. So as we know, that's about normal for Depop and Mercari, 5 to 10 sales a week. Let's go on to Poshmark and get rid of this little ad. I did make plenty of sales, but I was on vacation still. I think I talk about it a little bit in my upcoming video on Sunday. I have just a regular good old-fashioned haul video, but there's some really good brands. I got some amazing bolos from the consignment store, so make sure you guys come back to watch that. But on my vacation, I still had a bunch of drafts. I still put out drafts every day, like new listings from my drafts. So I had listings every day like I normally do when I'm at home. I didn't put anything on vacation mode, so sales were pretty much as normal on vacation. It was amazing. If you have any questions, ask them down below. First up on Poshmark, I sold these pair of Crocs. These were a pair of, actually they said they were unisex, but I listed them as women's. They were like a big platform, like chunky pair of Crocs. They were kind of dirty. I tried to clean them up a little bit, but I don't know. They just didn't clean up that easily. They still sold for $25. Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear the cat in the background? I think she just wants to go in Grace's room. Oh my gosh. I'm going to jump off a cliff if I click that one more time. Okay. As you can see, I'm not very professional with this. Okay, Adriana Papel dress. Let me stop talking about my cat. Adriana Papel dress. Adriana Papel, I get sometimes, I get it more often in either new with tags or maxi dresses. This was a maxi dress. It was a women's size 10 black and gold, like evening gown. And wait, was this new with tags? I feel like I see a tag right there. Okay, maybe it was. Yes, it was new with tags. So $51 on that. I am happy with that. Some of them I've sold for more, but that style wasn't like the cutest. This is a bundle I sold for $100. I do talk about these jeans in my upcoming video. And this is a pair of Theory pants that I've had for probably 6 to 9 months. Size 12, green, linen blend, pull-on straight leg pants. Sometimes a newer Theory can do good, sometimes it doesn't. These ones didn't. These rag and bone jeans, however, are a bolo. These are a pair of jeans, not really. They're kind of like a pair of feel like lounge sweatpants. Like these are not real pockets, but they made to look like jeans. So these are a huge bolo. I had these listed for $125. I ended up accepting an offer of $100 for both because for one thing, I just was ready to consign the Theory pants. And so I was just like, whatever, like I don't need to keep them in my closet. But I was wanting to get at least $100 for the rag and bone. So I was like, I'll just take $100 for two. Maybe could have got a little bit more, but if it was, I don't know. I just wanted to get rid of the Theory pants. So anyway, huge bolo on the rag and bone jeans that feel like sweatpants or feel like lounge pants. Do not pass those up. I found a pair of joggers at a consignment store the other day, and so I grabbed those. Next up is a Barefoot Dreams pair of pants. When I looked these up originally, they had pretty good comps, but they sat for quite a while. I'm hardly picking up Barefoot Dreams anymore. These were a size extra small. They were cozy chic, ultra light, zebra pajama pants. I accepted an offer of $20 on those. Next up, we have a pair of Sanita shoes. These were some that Ryan had tried to sell, but I ended up listing them. This is kind of like a Dansko, but sometimes they don't do as good. Just this interesting, like artsy, I don't even know what you would call this, patent leather print shoes. I don't pick up Sanita that much anymore. They sold for $15. I listed them for $20 just to move them quickly, and obviously that worked. Next up, we have this pair of Miss Me jeans that I've sold multiple times now. They're the ones with the little Snow White patches on them. The people keep returning them for fit on eBay, but now it's on Poshmark, so they cannot return for fit, so they shouldn't get returned anymore. But somebody had complained or said something about, besides the fit, that the back pockets had some wear. So I guess like right here when I got them, wait, this isn't even the same pair of jeans, is it? Maybe it is. Anyway, the back pockets had some wear, and so I listed them lower this time at $30, and someone offered me $25, and so I accepted that. Okay, next up are a pair of Madewell shorts. Madewell, I'm not picking up that much anymore, but I'm trying to get shorts in my closet. So these are a size 30, blue relaxed denim, cut off, distressed. I use Festival a lot with like my distressed jean shorts, and they sold at an offer of $18, so I was happy about that. I wish it would just pop back to where I left off. This is a bolo brand. This is the brand Anatomy. I did talk about it recently in a haul. So here's how it's spelled. Size large. These had a lamb leather panel right here, which made it good. Here's what the tag looks like. I haven't heard of this until I found it recently at a consignment store, and then I found a pair at the thrift store. So $70 on those. That is an amazing sale. I would recommend picking up this. I have an interesting story about this swimsuit. I sold this swimsuit for $50. Really exciting. It's new with tags, LL Bean. I went to look for my SKU number in the bottom of my description, which is usually right here. And as you can see, it's blank. So that was concerning. I was like, freaking great. So I didn't look for it that day because it was sold the day after I came back from vacation. And I just had so much stuff to do. I'm like, I'm not going to look for it that day. I looked for it the next day and I was like, okay, it's $50. Like, I have to look through my bins till I find it. It's going to suck because it's dark, so it's not easy to spot. And somehow it was literally in the second bin. The second bin that I looked at, and I am up to, I don't even know how many bins at this point, probably 70, because I do like A through Z. I've already done double A through Z. I'm now into triple. Actually, I'm on triple U. So it's a lot at this point. I literally was like, thank you, God, for helping me find this, because I had so much stuff to do that day and I needed to get this. I'm like, okay, I can't just let this $50 sale, like, oh, sorry, I can't find it. Like, I have to find it. So it was in the second bin. And so I was so excited about that I found it so fast. That was an amazing sale. Plus size LL Bean, yay. Next up, a pair of Judy Blue jeans. These sold really fast, as all of my plus size Judy Blue jeans have been selling recently. In a size 22, blue, high-rise, skinny, stretch. I use almost the same title for every single pair. They sell fast. That sold for $29. Happy with that. Next up, I sold these Cole Haan shoes. These were a women's size 9.5, just a pair of lightweight tan like sneakers with the white bottom. These were in actually pretty good condition. I found a few pair of these at the same time, a pair of teal and pink, and these ones sold for $20. The other one sold for a little bit more, but that's okay. I was still happy to move those. Next up was the brand Somersault. This is a swimwear brand. Actually, they make loungewear as well too. I've sold something from them in a cashmere. This was a swim cover-up in a size small. It was like a rainbow stripe. I do need a new swim cover-up, but this is quite my style. And my new swimsuit I got is just purple, so that wouldn't really match. Anyway, $43 on that. I think I paid $12 for that at a consignment store. It was new with tags. Next up is a pair of Judy Blue shorts. Again, another quick Judy Blue sale. I sold this exact same style in a larger size recently. These ones were in a size small. They were the tulip hem distressed shorts. I listed them for $35. They sold really fast for $29. So yay for that. Okay, next up, we have a pair of Ann Taylor pants. These were new with tags. They were in a women's size 10, pink houndstooth hemp blend checkered pair of pants. So normally I do not pick up Ann Taylor, but I felt like these were a cute, like preppy style, so I decided to grab them. And they sold decent. They did take a little while, but that's all right. Next up is the brand Stio, S-T-I-O. This is an outdoor hiking brand. This was the size extra small, blue plaid, lightweight nylon shirt. This is what the tag looks like. I tried to sell it a couple times in the fall, winter, and it didn't do that good. So more of a spring, summer brand to pick up, just because I think it's mostly worn for hiking. Next up are these pair of Bally boots. I think I got these in a ThredUp designer box maybe. Not really great. These were old style, as you can see. 8.5 leather. I did put vintage. Sold for $26. So yeah, that was not it. Next up was a Garnet Hill shirt. And I don't know why it says jacket. I think because I was selling similar off of a different Garnet Hill item I had on eBay. And I forgot to change the word jacket to shirt or sweater or whatever this is. Orange striped organic linen top. This sold really fast within a couple of days of listing. So right back here is the style number also for Garnet Hill. So I was happy with that. There's the Bally boots again. She actually asked me because she bought them and then she saw my sale price and she's like, will you sell it to me for the sale price and cancel this order? I'm like, whatever, because I wanted to get rid of them. This is a loft sweater that I thought I had and I didn't, so I need to cancel that sale. Next up is new with tags, J. McLaughlin. This is the Sophia dress. It is a checkered kind of knee-length dress. Here's what the tag looks like. Of course, since this was new with tags, I picked it up. I think I paid $10 to $15 for this, and it sold fairly quickly, so I was happy with that. J. McLaughlin also sells better in the spring and summer. Another pair of Judy blue jeans. These ones were in a size 29, 28. 28 blue skinny stretch jeans. So skinny jeans still sell. These sold in one day for $29. So if it's the right brand, I will still pick up skinny jeans. Next up, we have a pair of Abercrombie jeans. These were in a size 2 or a 26. These were the 90s Slim Straight Ultra High Rise. You can see that right here. And they sold within a week for $24. So I am happy with that. We have a Catherine's kimono in a size 3X. Catherine's kimonos are selling pretty good for me right now. This one was a teal color floral open. It wasn't a size 3X. Polyester blend. Sold for $20 fairly quickly. So yes, I sold these Ariat boots. I got these at a Clothes Mentor clearance. These ones were in a size 6.5. The Fat Baby Heritage Western boots. And yeah, I had them listed for a little higher, but somebody offered me $60, which I felt like was a fair offer. And when I was on vacation, I was accepting basically every offer. Like literally, unless it was like horribly, horribly low on something that I knew was worth more or something that I had just listed. But I was accepting like every offer, which did result in a lot of sales. These are a pair of Millie Lotan pants. These came from the Real Real. I paid $7 for them, I think. But I didn't realize until I got home that they had a hole, which is unfortunate. It did not say that, I don't think, in the listing. Otherwise, I would have listed these way higher. Here it is. So I listed them low for $15, and they did sell for $12. So yeah, I have some other ones listed for like $70, I think, that I got from that same haul. Next up is a pair of Cabby jeans. This style always sells good for me. So if you see it, pick it up, even in the smaller sizes. It is the high-low crop, and here's what they look like on the bottom. It literally says it right on the tag. Here we go. High-low crop. They sold extremely fast within like an hour for $34. So I love selling those jeans from Cabby. Next up, we have an exclusively Masuk cardigan set. This is a good like mature workwear brand in a size large. It did come with the tank top, which made it a little bit more valuable. I did have it listed for higher, but like I said, I was accepting every offer, which does have my pending balance on Poshmark right now at $1,100 something. So you know what? Sometimes that strategy works. Usually, I don't like to do that all the time, but every once in a while, I just like get in this mode where I'm like, I'm accepting any offer, and I usually make good money. Next up is a pair of Driftwood jeans. These were the Giselle Slim Straight. They did have this Aztec embroidery down the side. In a size 31, here's what the tag looks like. These sold for $30. Driftwood doesn't seem to sell as good as it used to for me or as fast, but it still can be a good brand. And I think that one did good because it was a larger size and like some cute embroidery. We sold a pair of Ariat jeans, which I love picking up. These ones sold for $25. They were in a size 30 short. I usually use Western, Cowgirl, Rodeo. They did have a little tiny spot right there. It's important to point out every flaw, even if it's minor. And yeah, pretty fast sale on those. I think you'll see some other ones that sold fast as well. And yeah, here's a pair of Abercrombie & Fitch shorts. I don't know what happened with these. They sold for $10. I think I've had them for literally like 9 months. And they were new with tags. So here's my stupid sale of the week. I should have noticed that they had kept getting marked down in the off season, and I should have raised them back up. But you know, sometimes everybody makes mistakes, right? So you guys are going to see my mistakes, my good sales, my bad sales. I will show you all parts of my business. This is a pair of Keen shoes that sold for $34. These ones were some that Ryan had that he never sold. Perfect time to be listing Keens. Brown, tan, outdoor trail shoes. Really quick sale on that, so happy about that. Next up, we have a pair of Judy blue jeans again. So we love selling the Judy blue. This is May 3rd, so we're almost getting to the end here. In a size 16 Women's black high-rise skinny jeans sold for $29. I will continue to pick up Judy Blue every time I see it until it doesn't sell that good anymore. I had to cancel the Finley shirt because I didn't have it. A pair of Vionic sandals. These were black leather, size 6.5, strappy. I usually use the word comfort in Vionic, Dansko, things like that. Pretty quick sale at $21. And then next up, we have a Judy Blue pair of jeans. What do we know? Judy Blue capris. These were in a size 32. They were white, skinny crop capris, and they sold for $26 in about 2 weeks. Those ones did sit a little bit longer, so I'm still happy with that. We have a La Blanca swimsuit, and that sold on May 2nd. But anyway, that sold for $10. We won't get into it, I guess, since that's not that week. It had a flaw in it when I got home that I didn't see. Let's go on to eBay, and we will finish up the sales here. Aquazzura. This brand is very, very expensive. I got it at a consignment store. I've never sold it before, but I've probably had these shoes for at least a year, not selling. I accepted an offer this morning for $35 on these. So I feel like these really high heels are just hard to sell because not very many people are wearing them. But they are, I mean, they're cute. They're really pretty. Here's what it looks like on the bottom. They're made in Italy. They're excellent condition. So yeah, just something I was just ready to get rid of. I am running a markdown sale like I always do. So I have some things in there that are a major discount. Next up is a Title IX dress. This sold for $25. So you can see over here on my eBay listings what my original price was. So right now I have 30 days, or not 30, 90 days or more. I think it's 25% off. And then I go down to maybe 35 or 40. I have a 50% off. And then things that I've had for over a year, I have 75% off because at that point I don't want them. So hopefully I should be getting rid of some things soon that are just sitting in my inventory. That dress, I was happy to accept an order of $25. Next up is an icebreaker shirt. This sold for $30. This is a merino wool, size large, has the 200 warmth weight there. Icebreaker is an excellent brand to pick out, or to pick up, I should say. So I would recommend that. We have a Quacker Factory sweater. This is in a plus size, size 2X, sold for $22.50. Quacker Factory can do better in the larger sizes, but it doesn't really do amazing. So I guess that just depends on your business model. The 4th of July stuff, of course, is going to be selling better in the summer. Next up, we have a soft surroundings tunic. This sold for $22.50, originally listed for $30. It is a blue velvet in a size large, like tunic, kind of relaxed fit top. So I was still happy with that. We have a blue rod beady. Is that how you say it? This is a swimsuit that sold for $26. This sold fairly quickly. In a size 12, so excellent size, and then I use the model picture there, but we're not going to focus on that. We have a pair of Birkenstock Papillo. These were $25 sale. This is a lower end, but it is made by the Birkenstock company, so it has the yellow, marbly, just a pair of like slide leather sandals. These sold for These sold for $25. They were in a size 9. They sold very quickly. Next up, we have a Diane von Furstenberg dress. This sold for $28. I still pick up this brand sometimes depending on the style. This was a size medium black midi cotton dress. So kind of a risk because I usually like to pick up her silk wrap dresses. It still sold fairly quickly, so I was happy with that. Next up, we have a pair of Athleta pants. These sold for $50 with my 20%. Oh no, I did it again. With my 20% off promotion. Why these sold so fast is because the style was great. I looked up comps. They were called the Avenue wide leg crop. So look up comps on all of your Athleta. The comps for this one, great for the black ones. $50 for Athleta these days is crazy and really good. These are a pair of soft surroundings pants in a size 2X. These sold for $21. These were a high-rise, crinkly, gauzy pair of pants. I did have these for a little while. Looks like they were 25% off, so I probably had them for about, well, I know they have to be in the 3 to 6 month mark because after 6 months, I discount my items even more. So I was happy with that. Next up was an Eileen Fisher tank top that sold for $20. This was a navy blue, size medium, blue printed. It was an organic cotton tank top. Nice little quick sale there with the button back detail. I sold these new with tags Democracy jeans for $40. These were a pair of high-rise flare jeans in a size 8. So usually I don't get the size 8 or lower, but since they were new with tags and they were a flare style, I decided to grab those. I have a pair of Aloe Yoga leggings. These are in a size medium. These sold for $25 fairly quickly. These were in Ryan's bin. Size medium, black, moto, running, yoga. They were definitely a older style. I still was able to sell them pretty quickly with the keyword, so I was happy about that. We have a pair of Tory Burch navy blue. These were the Mini Miller ballet flats. Sold for $50. So originally listed at $100. You can see they were 50% off. That means I've had them for at least 6 months. And so they went down on sale. I am fine with that. I am not the type of person that holds on to things for literal years, even if it's a good brand. Next up was the brand Skinify. I've never heard of that, if that's how you say it. These were a pair of leggings. These were in a size large, resistance band slimming compression leggings. Somebody asked me a question, how many bands are there? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then somebody else just bought them for $28. And so I was like, okay. Next up is a pair of cabbie leggings. Sorry, I had to check my phone really quick. We're having a group chat with my family, which is always interesting. Cabbie size medium orange leggings. These were a lean high-rise stretch was the style. They were listed at $22.50 and somebody offered me $10. This was when I was on vacation and I was like, I am accepting every offer. Okay, next up we have a J. Jill vest. This was a 1X black down-filled puffer vest sold for $25 for a little while there. The vests were selling really fast for me, but that lasted for a really short time. So I did accept an offer of $25 on that. We have a pair of Spanx leggings in a size medium. These sold for $7.50. So what a great sale. Size medium, black camo, faux leather, stretch. Yeah, Spanx in a size medium is not it. Or smaller. I'm sorry, but they just don't do that great for me. Catherine's sweater. This was in a size 4X, a gray cardigan sweater, loose business. This was an old item that Ryan had. I went ahead and listed it. It sold really fast for $21. This is a Zimmerman dress. Zimmerman is a bolo. This I had for a little while. I listed it extremely high because I was like, oh, maybe I can sell this for a really high amount for $300. But then I've had it for a while. Not a really long time though. I don't know. Somebody offered me $120 and I just took it. I know that's like, but like every once in a while on my like big designers or really expensive things, like sometimes I just like shoot for like the highest star ever. And I'm like, I'm going to get so much money for this. And then I'm like $120. Like, how can I say no to that? And I was like in the middle of vacation where I was just spending a lot of money. I'm like, if I can just keep accepting all these offers, my bank account will hardly go down. And that's what happened. I think my bank account only went down $400 while I was gone because I was able to keep making sales and keep accepting offers. So, I mean, I don't want to turn down $120. Plus, like the comps weren't like, every comp wasn't super high. It was like 1 or 2 sold for that much and other ones sold for around that. So I'm like, ugh. Okay, Nation Ltd shirt. This was in a size large. Sold for $25. A size large black puff sleeve top. I've had decent luck with the Nation Ltd. Some styles do better than others. But that's really cute. Just a good like basic minimalist type shirt. This was a pair of Nike girls shoes in a size 5.5. Immortality Force Field smoothie sneaker. They had like little fruits on there, which is actually so cute. But they did have some wear that I didn't super notice until I got home. And so I had to list them lower. But I'm still happy because they actually sold pretty fast and I basically never sell kids' shoes. Next up is a pair of Lafayette 148 pants that I accepted an offer of $8.75 on. Actually, maybe that was just my 75% off sale. Ivory linen high rise. It does not matter. I do not sell this brand good. That's an old tag. I maybe could have tried to consign these, but I didn't, and I sold them for 75% off. Next up was a Lily Pulitzer shirt that I sold for $10. Not all Lily Pulitzer does good. This one I've had for quite a while. It wasn't a size small. Calissa Casa de Sol tunic. Yeah, not much else to say about that. We have a pair of Democracy size 10. These were a pair of navy blue straight leg chino type pants. They only sold for $10. I was trying out the pants when I first started experimenting with Democracy instead of the jeans. They don't do as good. I was ready just to get those out. I've had those for quite a while. Another Catherine sweater in a size 5X. This sold for, like, what did I have back there? $8. This is just a basic gray sweater. I don't know why it didn't sell, because usually my Catherine's in larger sizes sells faster, but that one didn't. Next up was a Title IX sweater in a size medium. This was an orange pink wool tie cardigan. It sold for $35. This sold extremely quickly. If you remember, it was in one of my Thrift With Me videos recently that did sell with the extra 20% off coupon. Next up was a soft surrounding shirt that sold for $7.50. This was yellow striped floral in a size medium. I felt like it was really cute. Obviously, everybody else didn't, because I've had it for 9 months or more. As you can see, that markdown sale is working. I'm getting rid of old inventory. Eileen Fisher women's size small burgundy maroon tencel top sold for $15. The size small in Eileen Fisher doesn't do as good if it's not really good material. Tencel is okay, not the best. Next up are a pair of LuLaRoe shorts. These are in a size 32, high-rise, cuffed, stretched, modest summer shorts. Sold for $30. I was happy about that. Next up was this J. Crew blazer. This sold really quickly. Size 14, navy blue wool with the gold buttons. It was called the Keating blazer. I love selling J. Crew blazers, even if they're old, with the wool ones, I should say. They almost always do good. Next up was not Anthropologie, a cabbie poncho. This sold for $25. It wasn't a size medium large. Gray and navy blue. This was reversible. This was something that Ryan had for sale. He never did sell it, so I bought it off of him for $2, and I went ahead and sold it. A Talbot's blazer that sold for $10. This was when I was experimenting with Talbot's blazers in the fall. Actually, maybe even, because if this is 75% off, that means I've had it for 9 months to a year. So I've had this for a really long time. Size 8, houndstooth, the Aberdeen blazer. Ugh, I don't know. It just did not do good. Would not get that again. Here's a pair of vintage Doc Marten sandals in a size 11. I probably should have put in my shoe inserts in these. I was like, oh, yay. These are like kind of old and grungy looking. I mean, they are. And I had them for a really long time, since last summer, I think. So I accepted an offer of $31.25. Next up was a Torrid top in a size 3X. This sold for $20. A blue floral chiffon sheer plus size colorful top. Pretty quick sale on that, which is great, because lately Torrid has not been doing good for me. Next up is a men's Nike jacket that sold for $15. This is in a size extra, extra large. Lightweight, just running jacket, Nike Tech. I don't even know why I got this. I think my brother was like, no thanks. And then I was like, oh, I'll sell it. That was stupid of me to say, because it obviously didn't do that great. Next up, I have a pair of Adriano Goldschmied shorts. They were the blue Haley ex-boyfriend denim cutoff shorts. I've been selling AG shorts around $18 to $25. So if you're looking for a good quick sale for the summer, I would recommend those. This is an Eileen Fisher shirt that sold really fast for $35. Petite medium organic linen green top. It was like an oversized fit top, so I was happy with that. Another Eileen Fisher. This was a size medium petite. This one was a tank top. I just picked this up. Also, you probably saw it in a Thrift With Me if you watched that. Wait, this one's not petite, just regular medium. Oops, I guess that didn't matter. Also, I wrote navy. I am a failure. Okay, but guess what? It still sold really fast for $30, so yay for that. Alice and Olivia pants. These were in a size 0, which I was slightly concerned about. I got these at a Clothes Mentor clearance sale, and they sold for $70, which was excellent. They retailed for $295. Alice and Olivia is a good, expensive brand. It doesn't always do good, so check the style. These Citizens of Humanity jeans sold really fast for $28. These were the Cara embroidered crop denim jeans. They did have a button fly. I did have them listed for $35, but somebody offered me $20 within a day of listing, and I was like, yes, goodbye. We have a Ming Wang jacket in a size 0X, which is just like an extra large. Teal black sheer open Very lightweight, listed it for $50, sold for $50 with a coupon, I think. Excellent sale. Yes, 20% off coupon. Judy Blue jeans in a size 31. This sold for $35 with a 20% off coupon. These were new with tags. But when I got home, there was multiple spots like this, which suck. So I had to list them lower. Otherwise, I would have been able to get more money for those. Next up was a vintage express dress. This is giving me very 90s vibes from when I was in high school. I'm 43. The older I get, the more I start to forget my age. Okay, my birthday's coming up on Tuesday, on the 14th of May, and I was born in 81. I'm almost 43. I'm almost 43. This gives me vibes when I was in high school. Here's what the tag looks like on this vintage express dress. This sold really quickly for $28, I think, or was it $25? Yeah, $28, so I was happy with that. Next up are a pair of Teva shoes. Okay, how many times are we gonna pop up iMovie? It's in the bottom of my screen here. 8.5 black gray Arrowwood Venture hiking shoes. Teva is another outdoor brand that can do good during the spring, summer season. These ones were kind of beat, but they still sold really fast. So I was happy with that. We have a pair of Lululemon crop pants that sold for $40 with a 20% off coupon. The crop leggings don't do good. However, these ones did really good. They were really cute and they were in excellent condition. So that was a great sale. We have a pair of Fit Flop sandals in a size 10 that sold for $28. These were the bronze Lulu shimmer foil sandals. They were new. I had them listed higher, but I accepted a lower offer because I like to make money. Next up was a Lululemon jacket. This was in a size 8. It sold for $68 on the global shipping program. Floral, full zip jacket. It was called the front of the pack jacket. I was really excited to find this. I got this at a garage sale, actually. I did do a garage sale video a little bit back, and yay, I was happy with that. Next up, we have CWX. This can be a bolo. This was new with tags, which is why it sold so well. Sold for $60 with a 20% off coupon. It usually has it somewhere on the leggings, and then here's what this tag looked like. And they have the style number on the inside, so really happy with that sale. We have a new with tags J. Crew sweater that sold for $19.99. This was in a size small. It was a diagonal cable knit chunky sweater. Originally listed for $65 because I saw some selling for that. Obviously, that didn't happen for me. Okay, that sale was on May 3rd, and so I guess we can go to page 2 here and see if there's any other ones that sold on May 3rd. Looks like we still have a few. We have a Talbot's vest in a size medium. This was a puffer down vest with the faux fur hood. Somebody asked me if I could get it to them for a dog show. I was like, okay, I'll ship it when I get back. I don't know. I hope it made it to them in time. Next up, we have a pair of Miss Me jeans in a size 26. These were a low-rise pair of bootcut jeans. Miss Me, I'll still pick up if they're fairly cheap. They still sell for me. I still see, wow, I can't speak. I still see people wearing them. So some people still like them. Eileen Fisher purple cardigan sweater. This is organic linen. This sold once. It got returned for fit. It wasn't a size petite large. And I sold it again within about a week of the return. We have a pair of Levi's shorts in a size 26. These were a pair of 501 shorts. They were an interesting multicolor style, and they sold fairly quickly for $18. Next up, we have an Eileen Fisher size large teal organic linen cotton colorful spring sweater. $35 originally listed, had it for maybe 3 to 4 months, so I was happy to accept that offer. And that is it for the sales on all of my platforms. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below how your sales went. Let me know what you guys do when you go on vacation. Do you put your stores in vacation mode? Do you have somebody do work for you and shipping while you're gone? I'd be interested to see what everybody else does. I'll be back on Sunday, like I said, with a really good haul. It's not a thrift with me because I didn't take my camera with me the first day I got back from vacation. Sorry, I had a hiccup. Because I just wanted to like relax and thrift and just like zone out. But I found so many good things and I was like, I still have to show you guys. So that's coming out on Sunday, and then I'll probably do another thrift with me video next week on Tuesday. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great weekend. Bye.